What's good, Patreon family? I messed up on the episode part of it. The last one I put up said it was episode number 3. That was episode number 4. Was it episode number 4? I don't know what episode it is. I have to check it out and fix it. But I'm tired. I'm off to work, and today I wanted to talk about a reaction that I did yesterday, or last night, or this morning, however you want to put it. I went to bed like at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucking beat. But so I did a reaction of Dax, and he was talking about, the song is called To Be a Man. If you haven't checked it out, please go ahead and go check that song out. Dax, a lot of people say a lot of crazy things about that man, but in all reality, if you look at the art, the way he does it, the way he delivers it, and the way he's really into, a connection with his fans and everything like that. He's very open, and he's very, the communication is there between him and the fans. So that's another plus when you're looking at, I'm listening to a rapper or anything like that, is having that connection with the actual fans. And Dax definitely has that. But the song To Be a Man kind of hit. That type of song is not a song that's going to hit everybody. It's not a song that everybody's going to be, understanding what he's saying, or feeling what he's saying. But it's pretty much that the content of that song is how a man is expected so much from a man. There's so much expectations for a man. You're the one that has to fix everything in the house. You're the one that has to pay all the bills. You're the one that is the foundation of the family. Without you, the family can't survive, type deal. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure to put on a man in that way. And not only that, there was a part in the song that he said, and I made a comment of it before he even said this, that there's only 2 things in this world that gets unconditional love. And that's women, our mothers, and animals are the only 2 things that get like legitimately unconditional love. And the fathers are loved in the condition that they can support. And that to me is one of those stigmas that, you're a man, so you have to have this tough outer exterior. You have to be, the tough one, the one with tough skin, the one, no emotion, no nothing, just work and take care of his family and go to bed and then die. That's just what a man is expected to do. And men are not going to be, they're not secure with their mental enough that they're going to be open about this. They're not going to be open about it to nobody. They're going to keep it inside. They're gonna fester it with it, and sometimes it gets better. Sometimes the man ends up opening his mouth and saying something to his loved ones, and sometimes he doesn't, and then he gets into a depression because it's a hard thing to be put in this pedestal, and in your brain you can't reach that pedestal. In your brain, there's no way you can fulfill what everyone's expecting you to do. It's in some cases it's hard. I can't do it. It's I don't have enough work, or I'm not in the right job to support it, or it's a lot of things that goes into a man's brain when it comes to his family. Now, before I get a little bit more deep into it, I'm talking about your normal mom, dad, kids, normal problems that normal people have. The conversation that has to do with the outrageous part of people's life and the crazy shit that happens, that's for another day. I'm talking about just a normal family life. We work, we go home, we go to Walmart to go do groceries, we go to the movies sometimes, we go out to dinner sometimes, we celebrate our kids' graduation, just the normalness. And there's a lot of women out there, like I said in my video yesterday, there's a lot of women out there that are by their man, that are 100% protected and supportive of their husband. There's a lot out there. So not a lot of men are feeling this, but there are some men out there that are dealing with, I know this woman is with me just because I can support, just because it's stability for her. But the minute that stability goes away, what happens? Now this is where it gets tricky. This is where a lot of women out there, you're gonna have to eat your own words, because once that happens, you were good with him working and paying the bills and having money for groceries, having money for you to go out and get your stuff done and your nails and whatever. Everything was fine and dandy in that situation. Now you're in a situation where, all right, he lost his job. Now what do you do? And that's when you really find the true colors. That's why it's difficult to be in a relationship or start a relationship when you're already on the up. When you start off that relationship and you're already winning and you're already making money, that's cool. She's gonna love you to death. She's gonna love you and support you and do everything to death, but you don't know how she's gonna act when you lose that money. And I'm saying this, I'm not saying all women are like this, but I'm just saying in normal society, a man is the breadwinner, the man is the supporter, the man is the guy that makes sure that everyone is stable and everyone is eating. That's it. That's what it's supposed to be. The woman takes care of the home front, the man takes care of the bills. That's how my parents did it, that's how their parents did it, and it worked perfectly fucking fine. There was no issues. Doesn't mean that a man is better than a woman. A woman could do, I believe, and this is all sincerity, I believe that a woman could do just as much as what a man could do. But at the same time, the woman, I believe, has that nurturing about her. Men are not nurturers. Men are providers. Women have that nurturing. So it just makes more sense for the woman to be the main person in our kids' lives, to be the main person taking care of our kids and taking care of the household and everything like that, because they're nurturing. That's in their nature. They can't control it. That's who they are. So it just makes more sense, that being the way things should be. Now, don't get me wrong, women. If the man falls down and the man loses his job, there's a lot of women out there that will grab that ball and get to work. They won't even hesitate. They have your back. It's okay, baby. They let you go. That's fine. I got you. That's what you call a 50-50 relationship. That's what you call everything is even and everything. We have each other's backs. But women, you got to understand something about dudes, man. You got to understand something. When you at home and you're living your life and you're doing what you do, that man is going through something. He's not going to tell you. No matter what, he's not going to tell you. He's going through some stuff right now. There's a lot of pressure in being a real dude. There's a lot of pressure that comes with that. And having a woman, like I was saying before, if you get into a relationship and that relationship, you already was winning, you don't know her true intentions with you. You're not gonna know her true intentions with you because you already winning when you guys met. When you, God forbid, lose the bag and don't got the money and you guys, your normal life of spending, going out and doing this and doing that, all that goes out the window because the money's not there no more, then you're going to find out who that person really is. That person's going to show you who they really are. And it's messed up, but there are women out there that are like that. Not all. God, thank God, like I was saying yesterday in my video, thank God yesterday, I was saying in my video yesterday, I found a woman that is not like that. I've lost my job and she stepped the fuck up. I've lost my job before and she stepped the fuck up and took care of what she needed to take care of until I found myself something else. There's always been a 50-50 teamwork between me and my wife. But there's a lot of people out there that don't have that. And then unfortunately, you know, you got to go through a lot of bullshit to find that. But once you find it, hold on to that. And that's going to be the one that's going to take care of you when you get older. That's the one that's going to be there for you whenever you need that person to be there for you. But you got to go through a lot of toads to find that one. And that's just being real. That's just real life shit. I'm not going to come in here and I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing for nobody to protect anybody's feelings. I'm not going to do that. Sometimes people just need to hear this type of stuff and they're going to have to deal with the demons inside of them. We all got demons. We all got to deal with them. But the man, the father, the husband, that's the dude right there that is going out every single day, busting his hump, making sure that he's providing for his family, making sure that he's working, making sure his kids and his wife are okay. That's the man that I'm talking about. And that man right now, he's going through a lot. So don't get angry at him when he comes out of work and he parks in the driveway and he's in the driveway for 20 minutes. That's his little vacation away from everything. That's the only time that he has. It's once he opens that door, all that depression, all that feeling, all that stuff's got to go back in. Because now you got the kids. Kids want to talk to daddy. The kids want to play with daddy. The wife wants to talk to you too. She wants to tell you about her day. You have to be there for the wife. You have to be there 100% for the wife. If she's going through some shit, you got to be the one that she's going through. And some situations that the woman is not going to understand where a man comes from. A woman's not going to understand your feelings. A woman's not going to understand because a woman, she thinks with her heart. She doesn't think logically at sometimes. She thinks more with her feelings. She thinks more about do what makes you happy and da da da. Yeah, do what makes you happy. But when I quit my job and the bills start and the money stopped coming in, you're gonna regret you told me to do that. You feel me? Like, let's be real about it. You could say that all you want. You could say, oh, do what makes you happy, babe. It's whatever you want to do. And if you're not happy with your job or if you're not happy with the situation, let's change it. Yeah, but are you prepared to go through the changes, though? That's the question. So we have to think about this logically. I am completely an utter mess when I go to this job. Every day, I'm a complete utter mess. I don't want to be here. Don't want to go in here. I don't want to do this anymore. I've done it for almost 19 years already. And I'm done with the rat race. I'm done with robbing Peter to pay Paul situation. I'm done with it all. And what my wife tells me, and she's good-hearted because she wants to see me happy. Just quit. Just do YouTube full-time. You like doing YouTube. You love doing YouTube. Just do that full-time and just quit your job. Whatever makes you happy, baby. You're okay. Okay. Now, let's talk logically, baby. Because that is not even an option. That's not even, right now, at the moment in my life, that's not even close to being an option. For me to just tell my boss, all right, I'm done. There you go. Here's the keys. I'm out of here. No. I wish it was. But unfortunately, a man has to sacrifice his happiness for the happiness of his family. And that's just bottom line. And it sucks. And it sucks that we're in that stigma of that man has to be that way. And it comes with a lot of other shit that comes along with that. There's a lot of other shit that comes along with that. Like, the man is depressed, the man is angry, and sometimes he takes it out on the kids. Not physically or anything like that, but, dad's always mean. Dad's always grumpy. Dad's always this. That's all your kids see you as, is a grumpy, mean man because you're going through it. And unfortunately, the way it works is you can't let it out at work. You can't show your frustration or show your anger at work because it's your job. You can't afford to lose it. So you have to walk on eggshells and you have to act accordingly in order for you to keep your job. That's just real life. All their imaginary shit that people talk about, that I told my boss to go. No, you didn't. You did not tell your boss to fuck off. You don't have money like that for you to be telling that to your boss or anybody that is paying you. So stop. I hate these people that can't come on social media and start saying all this stupid shit that they supposedly did when they didn't do it. You still work your 9 to 5 and you still got to pay your fucking bills. Don't stop doing that. Because a real adult is not gonna get a bag and go to his boss and tell him to fuck off. A real adult's gonna go to his boss, given his 2 weeks, explain to them the situation, and leave their job respectfully. So just in case shit hits the fan, you got something to fall back on. So all this, I'm going to my job and I'm going. No, you're not. I'm guilty of saying this shit, but I say that shit in joke. Like I hope to God, by now, people know when I'm joking and when I'm being serious. But no, I'm not going to go to my job. I hate when people do that shit, try to make themselves look tougher than what they really are. No, I'm going to give my 2 weeks. I am going to leave respectfully because I don't know what's going to happen with this YouTube shit. And if shit hits the fan and my channel gets fucking blocked or it gets deleted or whatever, I got something to fall back on. I could go back to that job and they'll hire me in a heartbeat because of my experience, my time in the company, and the way I left. But that's not a lot of responsible guys out there. There's a lot of guys out there that are just living their life as crazy as possible for some fucking reason. And then get worried when everything all falls apart at the same time. And now they're stuck, they don't know what to do. But those men that are out there that are doing their thing, we have to show them utmost respect. We got to show them those are the true superheroes. These are the guys that are fucking raising these kids accordingly, raising these kids the way kids are supposed to be raised, showing them hard work, showing them everything. And understand this, if there's any kids that are listening to this at this moment, or if there's any women or wives that are listening to it at this moment, he needs you guys. It's like everybody's got like I was saying yesterday in my video, everybody's got a cause. Everybody's got a cause. You got the Black Lives Matter, you got the LGBT community, you got the transgender community, you got all these communities that are supporting and doing everything. But the ones that are the ones that we should be celebrating, the ones that we should be supporting and we should be showing the love, we're not. We get 1 day out of the year that you go buy me a shitty ass mug with some chocolates in it. Nobody gives a fuck about Father's Day. Mother's Day, absolutely. Like I said, a mother's a nurturer, so it makes sense that the child is gonna love and show more love to their mother because the mother's there to nurture that child. Now, I'm not hating on that. That's a fact. The mother is the main person, the main source where that kid goes to whenever that kid has an issue. The dad's always going to be secondary. Just because the way things are. And the situation that goes on is that men, unfortunately need to put themselves in that situation. They need to force themselves in that situation where the kids are okay to come to him. Like right now, my situation, my kids come to me. They call me and they'll talk to me and they'll tell me everything that's going on with them. Because I force myself to be there for them in that way. Because I know that my wife did everything. My wife was the one that mainly fucking raised them because I was always working. But understand that the only way that stigma will go away, men, you're gonna have to open your mouth. You're gonna have to talk about it. You're gonna have to let somebody know how you feeling. Because the worst thing that's gonna happen is that woman's gonna be like, oh, she's gonna make you feel like you're less than a man. And if a woman does make you feel that way, and when you're feeling a certain way and you're opening up, then that's the biggest sign right there to let you know, get the fuck out of that relationship and get out. It's not worth it. Fuck that. So that's the main part of it. Man, you never know what's gonna happen if you go open up to your wife or your girl. You never know how they're gonna feel. You never gonna know what they're gonna do for you. So it's a shot in the dark, but you're gonna have to try. That's the only way. Because if not, you're gonna keep on not talking to nobody about what's going on with you, and it's just gonna build a big depression, and then God knows what else after that. So the best part and the best thing to do is go to your significant other, let them know how you feel about what you're feeling, and then go from there. And sometimes you're not gonna get the answer that you're gonna want. Sometimes I'm not gonna say every single time the woman's gonna understand. But you're never going to know until you actually try it and actually do it. It's the only way you're going to find out. I love you guys. Another 20-minute video. I could talk for days. That's a fact. I love you guys. I got another video coming tomorrow and another video coming after that. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I appreciate you guys for the support. I appreciate you guys for the love. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I enjoy making these videos. I just hope you guys, I hope this resonates with everybody and all that. So I love you guys, and I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.